Guys, today we are going to discuss about another two concepts in OOPS, inheritance and polymorphism. So yesterday we have completed object, class, encapsulation, abstraction. So now inheritance and polymorphism. So what is inheritance? So inheritance is we have different types of inheritance. Let's discuss it later. So this inheritance follows parent child class, parent child relationship. Okay, so child what parent child relationship. So child acquires the properties of parents. Okay, so this is known as inheritance. So as we know, normally inheritance we studied, yeah, so same is applied in this. So it follows the parent child relationship. So in this, let's consider a child class and a parent class. Okay, so this is a parent class and this is a child class. This contains data, nothing but variable, so can be represented v variable. This is also contain v variable, and this contains methods. So to each class has both data and methods. Okay, this also had methods. So just what is the use of inheritance? Okay, so just create an object for child. Okay, if we create an object for child, we can access this child class variables and methods, and also parent class variables and methods. But if we create an object for parent class, we cannot access them for the child class. Okay, because child acquires the properties of parents, because child has the parent properties. Okay, so if we create for object, so we can only create for two classes, we can create only one object. This is the most useful in the inheritance. If we create object to child class, we can access both data and method, variable and method, for child class and parent class. Okay, parent and child classes. Okay, so this is the main use of inheritance. So child class is also known as derived class. Parent class is also known as base class. Okay, base class, derived class. So just remember this, or super class, subclass. Okay, so just remember base class, derived class, parent class, child class. So yeah, next we have different types in inheritance. So yeah, there are four types in inheritance. So single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, and multiple inheritance. So let's discuss it one by one. So what is single inheritance? Single inheritance is nothing but we have only one base class. It's nothing but parent class. One base class, nothing but parent class, and one derived class. Okay, so this has only one base class. Derived class is nothing but child class. Okay, only one parent and one child. So we create object for this child, derived class or child class. We can access the variable and methods for parent, and variable and methods for child class. Okay, this is single inheritance. So next, what is multi-level inheritance? Okay, so multi-level inheritance is nothing but first we have a base class. Okay, so the base class have a derived class. Okay, derived class, and this derived class has another derived class. Okay, so then it is considered as a base class for this another derived class. Okay, so yeah, it has nothing but this. Let's consider this as a grandparent, and this is parent, and this is child. Okay, so yeah, this derived and if we create object for this grandparent, we can only access the grandparent variable and methods. We cannot access these two. Okay, if we create object for this derived base class, so we can access grandparent variable method and also parent variable and method. Okay, we can access both grandparent and parent because it is derived from this grandparent. So if we create object for this child class, okay, we can create we can access variable and method from grandparent, parent and child. So yeah, with the help of only one object we can derive this grandparent, parent and child class variables and methods. Okay, so this is the multi-level inheritance. So next, hierarchical inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance is nothing but, so yeah, one, we have a parent like base class. Okay, this is a parent class, and we have two derived classes. Okay, just I will write it as a D. Okay, derived, don't have much place, so derived. So parent P, parent has two derived classes, one base class has two derived classes. Okay, so these two child classes, one parent has two child classes, like just say it is a son and daughter. So these this is an example for hierarchical inheritance. So if we create object for this son, we can access son variable and method and parent variable and method. Okay, if we create, but we cannot access the daughters because he acquires only the parents properties. So if we create object for this daughter, so we can access daughter variable and method and parent variable and method. Okay, so this is hierarchical inheritance. Okay, then so next, see the multiple inheritance. So yeah, multiple inheritance. What the multiple inheritance? We have two parents, so just say like father and mother, two parent classes and one child class. Okay, so if we create object for this child, okay, if we create object for this child, we can access father's variable method, mother's variables and methods and child variables and methods. If we create object for this, if we create objects for this father, only we can only access the fathers, for mother only for mother, not for the child. Okay, so not for the child and father. Okay, so this is the inheritance. So we cannot create much objects. With the help of only one object we can access different methods and variables from different classes. Okay, so yeah, this is single inheritance, only one derived class. So multi-level inheritance is nothing but one base class and one derived and base class, derived class. So hierarchical is nothing but we have only one parent and two child, and we have two parents, one child. Okay, just remember this is important concept in the of inheritance. So next, just come to the polymorphism. So yeah, next let us come to the polymorphism. Polymorphism is nothing but representing one into many different ways. Okay, so yeah, one into many ways. Okay, one, if we represent like, suppose see polygon. Polygon is nothing but closed. Okay, we can consider this as polygon, this as polygon and this as polygon. Okay, so yeah, because it is closed by the, if it contains different sides. Okay, it contains 4 sides, 3 sides, so different sides, but these all are closed. Okay, so this polygon can be represented as these 3 types. So one item can be represented as many. This is nothing but polymorphism. Poly is nothing but what? Many. Okay, so yeah, this polymorphism contains 2 types: compile time polymorphism, compile time, runtime polymorphism. Okay, runtime polymorphism. So these are very important, just look into this. So yeah, compile time polymorphism, this compile time polymorphism is also known as overloading. Overloading. This runtime polymorphism is also known as overriding. Overriding. Okay, so yeah, we have 2 types in polymorphism: compile time and runtime. Compile time is nothing but overloading, runtime is nothing but overriding. So what is overloading? Overloading is nothing but we have same class but different variables. Okay, so yeah, sorry, same methods but attributes are different. So let's consider add. Okay, add x and y. Okay, so yeah, so for operators also just take it as plus. So it is a consider as unary operator, addition and assignment. Okay, so this is nothing but one if is represented into many forms. Okay, so same like that, if we take this method x y z, so next x y z l, so yeah, we have only one method, same add method, but we have the attributes or variables different. So it has two variables and but it has a three variables. Okay, so yeah, this is nothing but overloading. So yeah, and each one has a different objects we can create. So yeah, these methods are present in a class. So next, what is nothing but overriding? So overriding is nothing but just consider a, so yeah, this what is meant by runtime polymorphism. Overriding is nothing but just consider a base class, add x comma y. Okay, and next consider a child class. So this is also add x comma y. Before we have x y z, but here the methods are same, name of the methods and the variables attributes are also same. So how it can be happen? So if we create object, so yeah, just create, if we give in overloading, if in input if we give 3, it consider the add x y z as a its method, but in here we have two same methods. Okay, two same methods with same attributes. So how it can consider? So derive this, if we create an object for the child class, if we create object for the parent, it just derives the parent. But in inheritance we see that if we create object for the child class, it creates for variable and methods for both base class and child class. But in this overriding, this child class, okay, if we create object for this child class, it the child, it only access the child class variables and methods. It doesn't access the parent one, because in this the derived class is nothing but child class overrides parent class methods. Okay, so if just think, if one came first and next came second, like that. So if they said like just come from the last person, so yeah, just like a stack, first last come first out. Okay, so yeah, add x and x comma y. So it only consider this variable and method for the child class. It does not consider variable and method for the base class. So yeah, this is all regarding because derived class overrides the base class. Okay, so yeah, this is all regarding polymorphism, overloading, overriding. So we have, so finally we have different in this object oriented programming. Objects are nothing but real time entities. Class is nothing but a blueprint, and encapsulation is nothing but a class. Example, a class, it contains both data and methods. And abstraction is nothing but it only hides the implementation, but it doesn't, it only visibles the functionalities. Okay, and inheritance, we have parent child relationship, 4 types of inheritance. And polymorphism is nothing but one can be represented into many forms, which contains overloading, overriding. Okay, so we have discussed about all these. So what is the advantage of this oops? So many people may ask, what is the advantage? So advantages of oops is nothing but it is flexible. Okay, it can be flexible and code reusable. So because we use different methods, so and we use the methods with the help of objects, so any much time we can use. So code reusability ability. Okay, so these are the advantages, and we also have different advantages for the oops, and it is one of the main concepts. So thank you, let's meet in the next video. Thank you.